Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me for today's Vinyasa flow practice. Today we have a full body practice. Of course, we always try and target a little bit of everywhere, but today we really are working on loosening up and strengthening through the upper body. So as always, take what works for you, leave what doesn't, modify, rest, and make the practice your own. We're going to start today in just a brief child's pose. So when you're ready, come over onto your mat. Your knees can be together or apart, your choice. Big toes touching, bum to heels, and just really stretch your arms forwards today. So find a nice deep stretch, a nice opening through the chest, through the shoulders. Allow your chest to melt down towards the earth and just close your eyes for a moment. Just taking a couple of moments to let yourself step into the practice, into this space. Knowing that this time is just for you. So let's together here take a deep breath in through the nose. And a sigh through the mouth. Again, like that, deep breath in. And a sigh, just releasing any tension, any gripping. And then closing the mouth and just starting to breathe in and out of the nose. Maybe you start to switch on Ujjayi breath, but just start to send the breath not only into the belly and the chest, but into the lower back, the middle back, the upper back. Almost like a massage from the inside out. And then holding on to this breath, extend your arms a little bit further, maybe your elbows lift off the mat, spread your fingers, and then start to gaze towards your thumbs. And then as you breathe in, start to shift your hips and shoulders forwards, coming into a supported high plank. Adjust your knees as much as you need to, draw your tailbone forwards, breath in here. And then exhale, bum to heels, back to that active child's pose. Allow the chest to mount. We're going to just repeat that as we inhale, shift forwards, shoulders forwards of the wrists. Exhale, shift back, hips heavy, head soft. Again, inhale to shift forwards. Exhale to shift back. This time, inhale, shift forwards. And then exhale, bend your elbows just a little bit, maybe halfway. Inhale, straighten the arms back to that supported plank. And then bum to heels, exhale. So we're adding in that little baby chaturanga. Let's inhale, shift forwards. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, straighten and lift. Exhale, bum to heels. Again, inhale with your breath, shift forwards. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale, bum to heels. Last time here, inhale, shift forwards. Exhale, lower, this time pause, hold for the inhale. And then all the way down on the exhale. Point your toes, squeeze your thighs, lift your palms, and then inhale, lift your chin and your chest into this hovering cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, working all the little muscles in the back, taking a breath in. And then exhale, hands, chest and chin, lower back down. This time, hands stay planted, inhale, cobra. Number one, nice and traditional, elbows bent, hips down. Exhale, slowly release. And then again, inhale, maybe a little bit higher, only if the spine feels ready. And then exhale to release. Beautiful, tuck your toes, inhale back to your supported plank, strong arms. And then exhale, keep your toes tucked this time, bum to heels into an active child's pose. Just stretching through the soles of the feet, take a breath in. And a breath out. Beautiful, inhale, gazing forwards. Let's come back to a traditional tabletop now. Hands under shoulders, knees underneath the hips. From there, start to slide your right toes to the back of the mat. Toes on the floor, gaze towards your right foot, and then think cat pose as you press the floor away round the upper back. Draw your tailbone forwards and then press your heel towards the back of the room. Just a little calf stretch here for 3, for 2, on 1, gaze forwards. Lift your right leg, lift your left arm into balancing tabletop. Take a breath in as you extend your arm and leg. And then exhale, elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Again like that, inhale to extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale to extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale to extend, pause. Exhale, just the left hand comes down. And then right foot steps between the hands. Use your hands as support if needed. Drive your hips forwards, your chest forwards. Bring your right palm onto your right knee. And then inhale, sweep your left arm forwards and up. And then exhale, turn your palm, circle your left arm down and around. Again like that, inhale, forwards and up. Exhale, down and around. One more time, inhale. Exhale, this time down, around, left hand lands, right hand lands. Lift your left knee, breathe in, look forwards. And then step forward, soft fold at the top of the mat, head heavy, knees can be bent. Chin to chest, start to roll all the way up. Head up, arms up, breathe in. And then breathe out, swan dive forwards, again, hands to floor, maybe thighs if your hamstrings are tight. Adding in a halfway lift as we inhale, lengthen your back. And then plank pose, exhale, hands down, step it all the way back. You can always take supported, otherwise this time keep the knees lifted. Take a breath in here. Now exhale, lower your knees, keep your toes tucked. Bring your bum to your heels into your active child's pose. So same as we did before, this time the option to lift the knees. Inhale, shift forwards into supported plank or high plank. Exhale, drop the knees if they're lifted, bum to heels, active child's. Inhale, plank, maybe supported. Exhale, active child's. Inhale, shift forwards, plank, maybe supported. Adding in our chaturanga, exhale, little bend of the elbows. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, knees down, bum to heels, active child's pose. You've got it, 2 more. Inhale, shift forwards. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale, active child's. One more time, inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to lift. Exhale, active child's. Pause there, breath in. And a breath out. Beautiful, gaze forwards. Tabletop, rise back up, hands under shoulders. Extend your left toes to the back of the mat. Look towards your left foot, tailbone forwards, rounds the upper back. So think cat pose. And then really press into the hands as you drive the left heel away. Just hold there for 3, 2, 1. Look forwards, left leg lifts. Right arm extends, core strong, take a breath in, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Inhale to extend and reach. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, 1 more, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend, this time we're pausing. Right hand down, and then left foot steps to the front of the mat. Always use your hand if you need to. Come up onto the fingertips, draw the chest forwards. Left hand to the left thigh. And then inhale, sweep your right arm forwards and up. Turn your palm, exhale, down, back and around. Again like that, inhale, nice and big. Exhale, down and back. One more time, inhale. Exhale, down, back. This time lands the right hand. Lands the left hand. Inhale, lift your right knee. And then step forwards. Exhale, forward fold at the front of the mat. Head is heavy. Start to roll all the way up. Inhale, head up, arms up. And then this time, hands to your heart, Tadasana, your mountain pose. Surya Namaskar A, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, circle the arms. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, nose to knee. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop to high plank, either chaturanga or drop the knees to the belly. Inhale, cobra, maybe upward dog, lifting the thighs. Exhale, downward dog. First down dog, just pedal the legs, shake the hips, do what you need to do. Making sure you're staying connected with that steadiness in the breath. Beautiful. When you're ready, pause in stillness. Lift your heels, inhale, look up. Exhale, bend the knees, walk, step, hop forwards. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, tall mountain, circle and reach. Exhale, swan dive forwards, Uttanasana, nose to knee. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, your variation. Inhaling, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Finding stillness or movement, your choice. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in, lift heels, look up. Exhale, bend the knees, walk, step, hop. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, tall mountain, circle and reach. And then this time, exhale, hands to your heart. Release your arms, Tadasana, mountain pose. Switching things up, inhale, sweep your arms forwards and up. Now as you exhale, turn your palms, circle your arms down as you bend your knees. And then inhale, chair, sweep your arms forwards. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your back. Exhale, step or hop to high plank, lower or land, Chaturanga. Inhaling, cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From your down dog, reach your right leg to the sky as you breathe in. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose, give your knee a kiss. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot forwards, back foot flat, preparing for warrior one. On your rise, inhale, arms up. Bend into that right knee, draw the tailbone slightly forwards, breathe in. And then exhale, circle your arms down and around, interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, lift your fists, your chin, your chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Bow to the inside of your right leg. Let your head be heavy. Let gravity do the work. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, bend deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Lift your chin, press down. Inhale, warrior one. Release the arms up to the sky. Turn your palms, exhale, circle your arms down, around, land your right foot. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg lifts up to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow this time, squeeze it towards the tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, back to the right elbow, pause and hold. And then wild thing, pivot to the little toe edge of the left foot, right foot steps behind you. Lift your hips, right arm reaches up and over the ear. Squeeze the bum, take a breath in. And a breath out. Beautiful, gaze to your left thumb. Start to draw your right knee to your chest. Right foot steps next to your left thumb. This time, warrior two, turn the back foot flat and then windmill the arms open. And just adjust and land in your warrior two. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Beautiful. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, right forearm to thigh, left arm reaches over the ear. We're going to repeat that again. So as you inhale, reverse. Think about being fluid in the upper body. Exhale, side angle. One more time, inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle, this time pause. Maybe stay there. Maybe right hands to a block or the floor. Left arm towards the front of the mat. Wherever you are, turn your left shoulder open, breathe in. Breathe out. One more stretch, inhale. And then look down, exhale, left hand lands, left heel lifts. We're transitioning to a twist, right arm to the sky. Open up across the shoulder, draw the right hip back, take a breath in. And a breath out. Good, one more inhale. Exhale, look down, start to thread that right arm towards the left center of the mat. We're coming to a twisted straddle. Turn your toes to the long edge of the mat and then inhale the left arm to the sky. So you're twisting towards the back of the mat. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Beautiful. Look to your left foot, turn your left toes forwards. Bring your right palm flat to the floor or block. Bend your left knee, we're coming to boat pose. So right knee is going to draw to your chest. Extend your right leg, lower your hips. And then boat pose, lift up. Squeeze your knees, chest to thighs, take a breath in. And then low boat, exhale. Inhale to boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, boat. Exhale, low boat. Last time, inhale, boat, pause. Exhale, cross the ankles, hands down, step or hop to high plank. Either straight to down dog or lower chaturanga. Inhaling, cobra or up dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Pause there, deep breath in. And a heavy exhale, let it go. Beautiful, gaze to your thumbs. From here, lower, maybe one at a time, maybe two, forearms down to the mat. Dolphin pose, gaze to your toes. If you need to, you can bend the knees. If you're feeling confident, maybe walk the feet a little bit closer. Lift your tailbone high, zip up through your lower belly, through your pelvic floor. Holding your dolphin, really strong press through the forearms for 5. Slow, steady breaths for 4. For 3. For 2. On 1, gaze forwards. 1 or 2 at a time, downward dog, straightening through the arms. Really, really nice. Big breath in. And a sigh. You've got it. Let's inhale, lift heels, look up. Exhale, walk, step, hop your feet to the thumbs. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Inhale, sweep your arms forwards and up. Tall mountain reach. Open your palms. Exhale, circle your arms down as you bend the knees. Inhale, chair, sweep your arms forwards. Exhale, forward fold, hands down, head in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, your variation. Inhaling, cobra or up dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Beautiful, pause for the breath in. Pause for the breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts high to the sky. Exhale, tiger curl, left knee to the nose, give it a kiss. Inhale, 3-leg dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot steps forwards for warrior 1, back heel drops. Warrior 1, inhale, rise. Bend into the left knee, tailbone long, breath in. Exhale, circle your arms down, around, behind you, interlace the hands. Lift the fists, inhale, lift the chest. Humble warrior, bow to the inner left leg. Let your head be heavy. Strong press through the feet, breathe in. Breathe out. See if you can surrender a little bit more. Let gravity take over. One more breath in. One more breath out. Beautiful. Lift the chin. Inhale, press down, rise up. Warrior one, arms up. Turn your palms. Exhale, circle down, around. Frame your left foot. Lift your right heel. Inhale, three legs dog. Left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Twist it across your body. Inhale, three leg dog. Left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. I think I've done that backwards, but we'll still do them all. One more time. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Pause. Wild thing, pivot to the little toe edge of the right foot. Left foot behind you. Lift your hips, left arm reaches over the ears. Squeeze your bum, let your head and heart open. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Gaze to your right thumb. Start to draw your left knee to your chest. Left foot steps to your right thumb. Warrior two, back heel drops. Cartwheel the arms open and bend into the left knee. Pause for the inhale. And see if you can just soften the shoulders for the exhale. Good. Finding that fluidity in the upper body. Reverse your warrior. Breathe in. And then exhale, left forearm to thigh, right arm extends. Nice and steady with the breath. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle. One more time here. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle. Maybe you pause. Maybe left hand comes to a block or the floor as you bend deeper into that left knee. Slow down the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more reach. Inhale. Exhale, twist, right hand down, right heel lifts. And then inhale, left arm to the sky. Draw the left hip back. Maybe you gaze to the left thumb. Take a breath in. And then look down. Exhale, left arm's going to thread underneath your right arm to the center of the mat. Turn your 10 toes in and then inhale the right arm to the sky. You're in a straddle shape, twisting towards the right. Draw your tailbone back as you breathe in. And breathe out. Lovely. Lower the left palm. Turn your right toes forwards back to our boat. Bend to the right knee. Lean into the right foot. Draw your left knee to your chest. Thread it through. Lower your hips. And boat pose. If that was really confusing, just meet us here in boat. Chest to thighs. Squeeze the core. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, low boat. Inhale to boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale to boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, boat, pause. Exhale, cross the ankles, hands down, step or hop to high plank. And then chaturanga, lower. Inhaling, cobra, up dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Really nice. Take a moment, breathe in. And a heavy breath out. You've got it, gaze forwards. One or two at a time, lower the forearms down. Back to your dolphin, maybe stay there, maybe walk the feet closer, maybe come up onto the tippy toes, shifting more weight into the forearms. You can hold if you want to try lifting one leg and then the other, do so. Just make sure you're safe and secure. Holding or playing with your variation for 5. Super strong press for 4. For 3. For 2. On 1, downward dog, straighten the arms and pause there. Deep breath in. And a sigh to release. Beautiful. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, bend to the knees, walk, step or hop to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, mountain pose, hands to your heart. Take a little step back so there's some space in front of you on the mat. Feet about hip distance apart. Release your arms next to your hips. Same setup as before. Inhale, sweep your arms forwards and up. Exhale, circle your arms down as you sit down. And then inhale, chair. This time we're going to hold our chair. Start to shift the weight into the toes. Lift your heels. Bring your hands to your heart. You're in a tiptoe chair. Pause, strengthening the legs. And then slowly lower your bum down towards the heels. Option to drop the hands, otherwise reach your arms forwards. Draw your knees forwards and then slowly lower your knees to the mat. Left hand to left heel. Half camel inhale, sweep your right arm forwards and up as you lift the hips. Squeeze the thighs, open the chest. Exhale, lower the bum. Right hands to right heel. Inhale, left arm sweeps, open up across the chest. Exhale, lower the bum. Maybe both hands to heels, maybe both hands to hips, don't force anything. And then full camel, chin to chest, lift your hips, squeeze your bum as you push your hips forwards and let your head either drop back or chin to chest. You can always do this with hands to hips, holding and breathing. And then chin to chest. If it's not, squeeze your bum and belly. Draw your hips forwards, bring hands to heart. Untuck the toes, bum to heels. Rest your hands on your thighs. Just close the eyes for a breath. Just let that go. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Beautiful. Opening the eyes. Sit yourself over to one side. Lower your feet flat to the mat. Bring yourself towards the front of the mat. Reach your arms forwards and then slowly lower onto the back. Once you're there, bring your hands next to your hips, setting up for 2 rounds of bridge or wheel. So feet hip distance apart. If you're coming to bridge first, then hands next to your hips. If you want to go straight into full Urdhva Dhanurasana, hands can be up over the head. When you're ready, lift your hips, squeeze your thighs. If you're in bridge with me, maybe interlace the fingers, shimmy the shoulders underneath the body. Really pressing into the big toes regardless of where you are. Breathing in. Breathing out. Can you lift the hips a little higher for this last breath in? And then exhale wherever you are, slowly release. Come all the way down, just pausing for a moment. Neutralizing the spine. And then you might take a second round of bridge, or you might take a round of wheel. So set yourself up for your second round. And then when you're ready, lifting up, pausing wherever you are, slow deep breaths. And then wherever you are, slowly come down. Pausing for a moment, just neutralize the spine. And then hug your knees to your chest, wrap your hands around the shins, and just rock a little bit side to side. And then from here, when you're ready, take your hands behind the hamstrings and just roll all the way up to a seat. Extend your legs out long. Let your legs be heavy, so let them maybe roll outwards, maybe the knees bent. I always like to take a block underneath my knees. Let your spine round and take a really heavy forward fold. So after all of that movement, strength, flow, just let your body release. Let your head go, your face muscles soften. Close the eyes, maybe just turning inwards. And then gently roll all the way up. Release the block if you've got one. Cross your ankles, come into a seated position. I'm just going to turn to face you. From your seated position, take your left hand to the outside of the right knee, right hand behind you. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. And then breathe out, just twist, gazing over your right shoulder. Holding for a breath in. And holding for a breath out. Beautiful. Gaze forwards. Keep your hand on the knee. Take your right hand, if you can, towards the left knee. Maybe you need to lift the knee slightly. Once you're there, almost pull your knees together. Draw your chin to your chest, round your spine. And as you pull your knees together, press your knees down so you feel a nice deep stretch through the upper back. Hold here. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Beautiful. Lift the gaze. From there, release the left arm. Take the left hand behind you. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale to twist. Breathing in. And breathing out. Lovely. Gaze forwards. Take your left hand onto your right knee. One more time here. Bend the elbows. Chin to chest. Round the spine. Try and feel that stretch through the shoulder blades. Just one big breath in. And one big breath out. You got it. Let's lift the gaze. Release the hands onto the knees. Close your eyes. Take an inhale. Draw the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale. Circle them down and back. Take a moment of pause, of reflection, noticing how you feel. Bring your hands to your heart center and just drop your head to your palms, taking a moment to acknowledge your practice, this community, and of course yourself. As always, thank you for showing up, sharing your energy with me. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste, everyone.